And we have some news coming in at this hour. This has got to do with the controversy over Bharat versus India name game, essentially ahead of the G20. Congress says G20 dinner invites as the president of Bharat. Amid chorus to call our nation Bharat, Congress is claiming the Union of States is under assault. In fact, this is what Jairam Ramesh of the Congress has said in a tweet. And I'm going to quote him when he's in fact spoken about this entire issue, talking about the fact that the Union of States is under assault. Congress's Jairam Ramesh has said that the news is indeed true. Rashtrapati Bhavan has sent out an invite for the G20 dinner on the 9th of September in the name of the President of Bharat instead of the usual President of India. Now, Article 1 in the Constitution can read, Bharat, that was India, shall be a union of states. But now even this union of states is under assault. Aishwarya has more on that. Aishwarya, the Congress, they're going all guns blazing against the government and against individual calls, really, for the name to be changed to Bharat.
Well, one of the things that we have, Sneha, over the past months, we have been seeing ever since the opposition alliance, that is the opposition parties, 26 of them have started calling themselves India. The opposition parties are saying that now the Prime Minister, which is Narendra Modi, and the Bharatiya Janata Party are scared of the name. And this is a tweet by Jairam Ramesh, though we have not seen the invite, but he at the moment is claiming that the invitation has now gone out with the name of President of Bharat and not India. But this is something which will not be very easy. If this indeed happens, then they will have to, the government will have to make a lot of changes.
Okay, be with us. I'm just going to come back to you. BJP's Tom Vadakkan is also with us. Mr. Tom Vadakkan, what is the party's position as far as the name change is concerned, given that calls have been made by, in fact, the RSS also, so to change the name of the country to Bharat?
Well, Bharat has been there, and Bharat will be there, and Bharat will continue to be there.
Okay.
Whether the political parties who try to call themselves India and wants to destroy, eliminate Hindus from this country, they have created this problem.
Okay.
It is this confusion that.
But the RSS chief says, do away with India. He said that, do away with India, and that's what the Congress is fretting about. That because the RSS chief said, do away with the word India, and he said it, and that's the reason why the G20 invites as President of Bharat.
Cherry picking of the Congress party. What he suggests is alternatively, Bharat is a name that has been with India. It's a civilizational culture that has been there for some time and is an accepted norm across India. And if it is accepted, why not go by that? And when they say to do away with India, please use words carefully. Examine his words and don't use it out of context. He's very clear that Bharat can be used alternatively. And if it is used, why not?
No, he didn't say that. He said it's Hindu Rashtra, start calling it Bharat and not India, is what the RSS chief said.
That is what I'm trying to repeat. Not India is not exactly, he says alternatively use India, Bharat. So he's suggesting an alternative. And that is because a whole group of anti-nationals have joined hands to create the impression that India is all about them.
Oh, he never suggested an alternative. However, we're going to leave it at that, Mr. Tom Vadakkan. He clearly said, stop using the word India and start using Bharat in all practical fields, Mr. Tom Vadakkan. That's what the RSS chief said. However, viewers, this controversy has got to do with the fact that Jairam Ramesh has now pointed out that on the invite it reads, President of Bharat and not President of India. So is the Union of States really under attack is the question that the Congress party is asking. Thanking you, Tom Vadakkan, for joining us. But this again is a controversy, isn't dying down anytime soon. Aishwarya, the BJP there says that Mr. Mohan Bhagwat never said do away with the word India. He said use it alternatively. But that's not what he said. The fact is that the Congress has been quick to point it out that the invite reads the President of Bharat.
Well, obviously, we will see this is something which, as you said, Sneha, will not die down anytime soon. And this actually began when the opposition parties, they all started calling themselves India. And that is since then we have seen how even Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in wherever he's been speaking, he's been emphasizing on the fact that our country is called Bharat and not India. So definitely we'll have to wait and watch to see the invite. But yes, the Congress very quick to say that the invitations gone out are now saying that the president of Bharat, and this is in fact what the RSS chief also very clearly and categorically said. Sneha.
All right. What is the position of the Bharatiya Janata Party as far as your sources are concerned on this controversy? Given that it's been a lone call here and there, one MP saying, name India Bharat, the RSS has said it, but what is the thinking about this entire controversy and the suggestion?
Well, one thing that we know for sure what the Bharatiya Janata Party at the moment is doing is to stop calling the opposition alliance as India. Whenever they have to use anything against the opposition parties, they take individual names. So we are seeing the way in which the BJP is going. But Sneha, we will have to see what Congress party has to say. They will have to prove it. They will have to give out what exactly what exactly is taking place. The Congress party will have to come on the board and talk about it. At the moment, all that they are saying is that India is not being used, and it is the word Bharat which now is being used by the Bharatiya Janata Party. And this has happened after the RSS chief has said that wherever possible, do not use the word India, use the word Bharat.
Wherever possible, do not use the word India. And there is a new controversy. Jairam Ramesh of the Congress has spoken about it. Does the dinner invite really say President of Bharat? Aishwarya, if you have any information on that front too.
The tweets that the Congress leaders at the moment are giving out, and they also are not posting pictures, just tweets by Jairam Ramesh. So we'll have to wait and watch what exactly does Jairam Ramesh tweet next. But yes, after the RSS chief gave out a call, said wherever possible use the word Bharat, we will now have to wait and watch and see what exactly happens when the big G20 summit takes place, because then we will get some clarity on whether India is now actually being called Bharat, especially by the Bharatiya Janata Party. And are the invites actually saying the president of Bharat? That's the big question that now the Congress party and all the big opposition parties at the moment are asking.
What is the take of the party, otherwise also on the BJP MP Harnath Singh Yadav, who has in fact spoken about the fact that because Britishers use the word India, we should stop using it? What are they thinking about this comment?
Ashwarya. Well, this is what the RSS, Sneha, not just now, but for the past many years has been speaking about that, the terms that we use, all those terms should be the terms that, we have been, Hindi terms need to be used. This is something that the RSS and the Bharatiya Janata Party time and again have been speaking about. And given the fact that 26 opposition parties, they've had 3 meetings so far, they have decided to call themselves India. So there is a big possibility that the BJP especially stops using the word India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has already started doing it. We are also seeing how the top leaders of the Bharatiya Janata Party have stopped saying India most of the places. So there is a possibility that they start using the term Bharat, but it will not be that easy because, the name is actually India. So they will have to make changes, but that is something that will take a long time. We will now have to wait and watch what the opposition parties have to say. No official word coming from the BJP at the moment, except for some people here and there. But the top BJP tight-lipped about about whether they will go ahead by calling India as Bharat. But yes, Prime Minister Narendra Modi over the past many times has been speaking Bharat and not India. That, Sneha, is a fact.
Okay, the Prime Minister has himself referred to the country as Bharat and not India, is what Aishwarya is in fact telling us. Be with us. We're talking about this big developing story with the Congress now going all guns blazing, Aishwarya, against, in fact, against the BJP, essentially saying that this is it. The invite of the G20 dinner, one of them, talks about the president of Bharat welcomes the delegates and not the president of India. Aishwarya, in fact, is indicating that there is a bit of a disquiet as far as this idea is concerned, but nobody is really coming on the record to talk about what they think of this controversy. But the RSS chief has in fact mooted this idea of in fact using Bharat more frequently. Is there going to be any serious thinking on this entire matter? Because the RSS chief said as much as possible and for all communication, use Bharat. Aishwarya?
Well, we will still have to wait and watch because, Sneha, at the moment, all that we have is one tweet. So we'll have to wait and watch the official stand of the Bharatiya Janata Party. But yes, it's not now Over the past many years, we have seen how a lot of words have been changed. But yes, changing India to Bharat is not a small thing. It is a massive, massive thing. So we'll have to wait and watch what the BJP says at the moment. But yes, they have been time and again pointing to the fact that we as a nation need to use the words which are Hindi words. So there is a possibility that we could see in speeches, especially if we talk about the top speeches by the BJP MPs and by Prime Minister himself. We are seeing how Bharat is being used. But yes, Congress party also on its part will now have to come out with proof that in fact, instead of India, the term that is now being used is Bharat. Apart from one tweet, we do not have anything much coming out from Congress also at the moment, Sneha.
Okay. Aishwarya, I'm going to thank you for the moment. It's a developing story that we're keeping a close eye on, a series of reactions. Let's take a listen.